Well, hi there again.
Hey.
You're in the. It's a new hall. No, it's the same hall. It's the same booth. You're the one who sees the bin. You have another game.
That's right, we do. So,
But you can introduce yourself one more time.
I'm Dylan from Quality Beast.
Cool. Hi, Dylan. The Towers of the Sun.
Correct.
That's the second
game from Stefan Brakman.
So he's the designer.
He is the designer.
Beautiful.
And we have two artists, Koen and Vincent, and all three of them are from the Netherlands. So this is like the true Dutch trio on this game.
I see. So the combination attack, kind of.
That's right.
So in here I can see the game. It looks kind of abstract, but it looks beautiful. So tell me about the game. I'm gonna zoom in for the viewers so they can see this beauty here, the stones and such. So what's this game about?
It is an abstract strategy game, as you noticed, and it's about a fantasy world where there are clans from different regions, from the mountains, from the jungle, from the water area, from the desert, and all of them have one thing in common, and that's that they worship the sun. And they do so by going to this building site, as you can see here, ancient building burial grounds, and resurrecting these towers that take them closer and closer to the sun's warmth. During the course of the game, you're going to try to earn the most honor from the sun, and you can do it through a few different means. Through building your tower closer to the sun, or through capturing the sun's rays in these crystallized forms that you see down here. These sun crystals.
I see. So, what has inspired the game? Maybe if the designer wants to come in and say something about it. So what was the inspiration of the game?
Well,
or you can tell it.
Well, we can wait a minute. He's in the middle of a fight right now.
Oh, what's the fight? Where? So with these cards?
So you have 5 cards. They're different clan members. They have numbers, but they also have slightly different abilities. And there's a bit of a bluffing mechanism when you fight.
I see.
You don't know what card someone's going to play of the cards that they have left available.
So a little bit of that outsmarting your opponents as well?
Correct. There's some area control, and sometimes it's a very passive game. You're just building on your own, not touching each other, but other times you're going to go for the same spot. And that's what he was doing right then when you asked him for his inspiration. He was inspired to fight, so...
But what inspires you to publish the game?
Yeah, what inspired you to create the game, Stefan?
Oh, yeah.
Basically, I was completely bored. And I thought, okay...
You were pretty bored?
Can I make a game that is 3D, so you go up, and then you have to pay to go on a different level. Basically that was the main idea, and then I just got some cardboard and piled 9 piles, and then thought, okay, this could work in a game.
So it was the physicality that inspired you.
Yeah.
And what he was describing was, as you move your meatball from one tower to the next, if the heights are different, you actually have to discard some of your sun crystals, which are worth points, but also being higher is worth points. So there's a bit of, which strategy do I take in order to win the game?
Okay, so how many players does it play? How long is it? What's the age?
It's about 2 to 4.
Okay.
Maybe 10 plus. And we're seeing about half-an-hour games. Sometimes it can be a little quicker. If you have really deep thinkers, maybe it could go longer, but we haven't seen that many games that go that much longer. So it could be filler. It definitely was described as at the edge of the family genre, meaning it still fits into the family game, but it's just at that peak. And you asked what inspired me to publish the game.
Yeah.
I met Stefan, I saw some sample art, I played the game, and those 3 components, the designer, the game itself, and the way the theme was already created, really brought me into a world that I loved a lot. And I'm not someone who gets into abstract strategy games often, so that says a lot.
So that's cool, and it's gonna be available...
We're gonna try to take it to Kickstarter in 2018.
Yeah.
It's a game that actually, as we grow as a publisher, we might bring to retail first instead of Kickstarter, but since it will be our second game that we're publishing, we will need some help crowdfunding it. And we have talked to manufacturers already. Some of the things that the designer and the playtesters want are these beautifully printed tiles that we have handmade.
Yeah.
They are colorblind friendly because they show the clan symbols around the outside.
Oh, I see. That's really cool.
But in order to do things like that, we're going to need a critical mass of backers as well. We can easily produce the game with simple colored tiles.
But you can go even further, like custom meeples, whatever the crystals. You can go with so many extra things if
Stacking
people will.
tower pieces that click together.
Oh, that's really cool.
So it's just up to the crowd out there. The bigger the crowd, the more interest, the more wild we can go with the beautiful production. So you let us know. What do you want to see in those games?
That's really cool. So here you go. Towers of the Sun. It will be on Kickstarter somewhere in 2018.
2018.
So I can see people having fun and having like kind of a tension moments in the game. Although it's a simple game, there is that tension. That's what I like the most about the games, when they have the like deep enough process within really simple rules. That's great. So that was Towers of the Sun. Thank you for watching, and we see you next time. Bye.
Ciao. Thanks for watching.
Well, designer. Okay.
This channel is sponsored by Osprey Games. Check them out at ospreypublishing.com.